Well, this is going to be a little something different. This isn't a comic book review. I'm actually going to be reviewing the latest episode of Smallville. For those of you who do not know, I love Smallville. I'm a huge fan, and I was excited that it's finally off hiatus and we're going to get some new episodes in Season 10. So episode 12 actually was pretty exciting. Basically in the last episode, Carter, or Hawkman, he died, and they went to the funeral, and apparently the VRA captured, they captured Clark, Green Arrow, Lois, and Black Canary, and I guess they were running experiments on him. And it was actually kind of a cool concept. They were actually in this virtual world where they were hooked up to computers. So it was more or less like they were caught in a dream or a parallel universe, I guess. And they didn't know any of it was going on, except for they thought they were just living their normal lives, except none of them had their powers. So they knew something happened. And they kept having flashbacks of being experimented on, and they kept actually seeing Chloe, which it was exciting to see Chloe again, because she hasn't been in Smallville in quite some time now. And so they think Chloe's gone bad and is helping the VRA. And basically Chloe's trying to help them and make them realize that this is a dream world and they got to get out of it. So she has to convince them, and they have to take a leap of faith. They go to the top of the Daily Planet and jump off, and if they can convince themselves that this world's fake, then they break through a portal and they actually awaken. And this episode was one thing that was really cool about this. We got Chloe back. We got Black Canary was in this episode, and we also got Rick Flag and Deadshot from the Suicide Squad. And it was kind of cool because they were actually working with Chloe, because she kind of, I guess blackmailed them, so they were actually good in this episode. So that was kind of cool. And finally they get, she convinces the Green Arrow, and he jumps with her, and he gets out. And then she convinces the Black Canary, she gets out. But she has a hard time convincing Clark, because Clark's having trust issues with her. So eventually she gets Lois to convince him, and it's kind of cool because even though this is the virtual reality, Clark actually takes flight in this episode, which was exciting. But I would really love for him to and that's I wish it was in the real world of the show. So hopefully maybe this will lead into him taking flight more often. And another thing that happened at the end of the episode, which was pretty cool, which might actually show a sign of something that's going to come later in the season. Lois asks Chloe to be her maid of honor, so that'd be kind of cool if we got to see a Clark and Lois wedding. And I don't know, maybe that's how the series will end. But I'm still hoping that the last shot of the series will be him putting the suit on and maybe taking flight. But we'll see. That was episode 12 of season 10, and it was awesome. So if you haven't had a chance to watch it, you should watch it. And I'm sorry if I spoil some things for you, but that's basically what a review is. So I'm probably going to review the rest of the episodes, so anybody that wants to keep in touch, I'm going to be reviewing the episodes as they're aired. Alright, so hopefully this season ends awesome.